A conventional button-down shirt comprises of the bodice, a sleeve, a collar, chest pocket, and a center front button opening. You can achieve a formal or casual look with a button-down shirt depending on your style and how you wear it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bolaji and this is Regi School of Fashion. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make a male button-down shirt with a center back pleat, a back dart, a flat felt seam, neatly finished button placket, a back yoke, a two-piece shirt collar, and the sleeve. Make sure you stick to this video to the end because you wouldn't want to miss any part of this tutorial. When drafting a male shirt pattern, the first step is to get your measurements available, which can either be a taken measurement or a standard measurement. The following measurements are needed to be taken correctly on your client if you are into bespoke tailoring, but if you are into ready to wear, you can go for the standard measurements. The measurements required are the neck circumference measurements, the neck width and depth, the armhole circumference, the chest level or armhole depth, the waist level, the waist circumference, the hip circumference, the shirt length, and the dart intake. After getting all your required measurements available, the next step is to draw out a starting point line. Okay, so I have mine drawn out. So after drawing out a starting point line, the next step is to insert the placket allowance. The placket allowance measurement I'm working with is 3.5 inches. I'm using up to 3.5 inches purposely because of the way I want my placket to be constructed. I want my placket to be neatly constructed inside and outside of my shirt. So from the edges of my pattern paper, I will insert 3.5 inches as my placket allowance. Okay guys, now I have my placket allowance measured out, as you can see, and I label this part as my placket allowance. So the placket allowance is 3.5 inches. Now my starting point line is going to be the straight line I drew out. So I'm drafting the front panel first. So for this reason, I will label this line as my CF, which means center front. So all the horizontal measurements I will be taking will start from this line, which is a center front line. And in case you know you can easily forget and start taking your measurement from the edges of your pattern paper, all you need to do is to fold in your placket allowance. So you just fold this inward like so. So guys, now I have my placket allowance folded inward, and these edges is going to be my center front now. Now the next step is to insert my vertical measurements. The vertical measurements I will be inserting are the chest level, the waist level, and the shirt length. The chest level I'm working with is 9 inches. So which means the armhole circumference measurement of the wearer is 18 inches. Don't forget, you have to take all your measurements correctly on your client before drafting your pattern. And if you don't know how to take all these measurements, kindly indicate in the description area below if you want me to give you a tutorial on that. Okay, the armhole circumference measurement of the wearer is 18 inches and half of 18 inches is 9 inches. So that is going to be the chest level measurement. Chest level is the same thing as the armhole depth. So the chest level measurement I will be working with will be 9 inches. Then I will be adding half of an inch as is, so which makes it 9.5 inches. So whatever you have as half of the armhole circumference will be plus half of an inch, which is going to serve as is around the armpits. So I will take this measurement on the other side of my pattern paper, then connect the 2 points together to make a straight line. So don't forget, all my vertical measurements started from the starting point line. So I'm taking the measurement from the starting point line, not from the edges of my pattern paper. So after inserting the chest level measurement, the next vertical measurement is the waist measurement. So that is the waist level. This measurement is usually taken at the back, from the bone at the back neck downward to the chest level. So mine is 17 inches for the wearer, and the shirt length measurement I'm working with is 28 inches. So I will take this measurement on the other side of my pattern paper, so after which I will be connecting the 2 points together in order to have a perfect straight line. So guys, now I have all my vertical lines drawn out and properly labeled. So I have this as my chest level, this is the waist level, and this is the shirt length. So at this point, the next step is to construct the neckline. In constructing the neckline, this part is very essential in shirt making, purposely because you are going to attach a collar to your shirt. So you have to take the neck circumference measurement accurately and properly. The standard neck measurement used in making a male shirt is 2.75 by 2.5 inches. The width is 2.75. The width is taken from the center front towards the side of the pattern paper, from the center front towards the other side of the pattern paper. So that is the neck width. For the neck width, I use 2.75, and for the neck depth, I use 2.5 inches. So when I was taking the neck depth measurement, I started taking the measurement from the starting point line. So please don't forget this. Then I will make this a straight line. So from the starting point line to this point is 2.5. So on this side as well, to this point is 2.5 inches. Then I connected the 2 points together. So on the line I just drew out, I will insert the neck width of 2.7 inches. That's 2.75. So which is the same thing as what I inserted on the starting point line. Then I will connect this together as well to have a vertical line. So after this, I will have the neckline area like a box. Now that I've constructed my neckline lines, the next step is to construct a perfect round shape for my neckline. So this is the shape I have for the neckline now, which is like a box. From this edge to this edge is 2.75, which is the neck width. Then from the starting point downward to this point is 2.5 inches, which is the neck depth. So in doing this, I will be drawing out a straight line at the midpoint of this angle. So with the angle shape I have on my pattern master, I will place that shape on the angle shape I have on my pattern paper. So I will make sure the two lines are aligned properly. So you can either have this on your pattern master or on a straight ruler. So if you check your straight ruler, you will still have the same shape on it. So you can use either of the rulers. So I will trace out the center line and I will mark the point on my pattern paper. Then I will draw a straight line. So after drawing out the center line, then I will measure 1 inch upward, following the line I just drew out. So from this point, I will measure 1 inch along this line. Okay, then on the center front, I will measure 1/2 inch inward. Okay, then I will connect the 2 points together, so which I can use either of these two rulers, the armhole or the neckline curve. So whichever one you have out of the two can be used in connecting the 2 points together. So I will make sure the 2 points connect properly, then I will construct my neckline. Okay, so after constructing my neckline, then I have this. So after constructing my neckline, then I will have to take the measurement I have around the neckline. I'm taking my time in explaining how to construct your neckline because this part of shirt making is very important. You have to get the construction of your neckline correctly because you are going to attach a collar to your neckline, which has to be the same with the neck circumference measurement you are working with. So now I will be taking the measurement I have on my neckline area and I will note this. So here I have 4.125. So I will note this somewhere, 4.125. So make sure you take the measurement properly from the center front, following the round shape on the neckline area. Now after constructing the neckline, the next step is to construct the shoulder slope. In constructing the shoulder slope, I will be inserting half of the back measurement. Half of the back measurement I'm working with is 9 inches. So this measurement has been taken with ease. In most cases, the measurement taken on a male figure are usually taken with ease. So that is why it is necessary you learn how to take an accurate body measurement on a male figure. So if you would love to learn how to take measurements on shirt making, kindly go to the comment section and write shirt measurements. So I will insert half of the back measurement, which is 9 inches here. Then on the chest level, I will insert the same 9 inches. Then I will connect the 2 points together. So after connecting the 2 points together, then I have this as a straight line. So this line is going to be my armhole line. So don't forget the step we are is to slant the shoulder. The starting point line is the shoulder line, but this is not going to be the shoulder line because our shoulder is not on a straight line. So on the armhole line, which I just drew out, I will measure 1.5 inches downward. So 1.5 inches is for slanting a male shoulder. Unlike when we are making a female pattern, we will make use of 1 inch. So now I have this as the shoulder line. So the straight line I have from the half of the back armhole point and the neck width point will be crossed out. So this is no more the shoulder line. Okay guys, if you have been getting value so far in this video, do good by subscribing to this channel, and please do remember to always watch hearts on my videos. Please don't skip hearts because this is one of the ways I get rewarded here on YouTube. So now that I have the shoulder line constructed, the next step is to construct the armhole. So I will get the midpoint of the remaining part I have left from the 1.5 inches point to the chest level. Then I will mark it out. So after marking out the midpoint, then I will square the point inward. I will square it inward like so. So this is going towards the center front line. Okay, then on this line I will measure 0.75 inward. So which is here. So now I have this done. The next step is to insert quarter of the chest circumference measurement. So the chest circumference measurement I'm working with is 37 inches. 37 divided by 4, that is quarter of the chest circumference measurement. So that is what I will be inserting on the chest level. So please, you need to pay a closer attention at this point as well. So the chest circumference measurement I'm working with is 37 inches. 37 divided by 4 gives me 9.25. So I will measure 9.25 here. I will mark this point, which is here. Okay, so as you can see, the difference I have between half of the back measurement and quarter of the chest circumference measurement is not much. So what I have here, this little space, is not enough to construct the armhole. So, and because of this, I will be adding extra inches to the chest measurements in order to have enough space for the armhole, which will create a room for the armpit area. So there's going to be a kind of ease around the armpits. The armpit will not be too tight. But if we don't have to this measurement, this little measurement we have here is not enough for the armhole. It will be very tight.